Number 9 is another trig review. Find the exact value of sine of x plus y if sine of x is 4/5 and it's in quadrant 2 and tangent of y is 12/5 in quadrant 3. So our formula again for the sine of a plus b is the sine of a times the sine of b plus the cosine of a times the cosine of b. So for us, we need to know what is the sine of x and y and the cosine of x and y. So we already know that the sine of x is 4/5. And if we draw a triangle, and the sine of x is 4/5, we can use the Pythagorean theorem to show that the cosine of x is 3/5. Now it's in quadrant 2, and cosine is negative there, so it's going to be a negative 3/5. And now let's look for angle y. We draw another triangle, and the tangent of y is opposite over adjacent. And then Pythagorean theorem says that the hypotenuse is 13. So the sine of y is 12/13. And what quadrant is that in? Quadrant 3, where sine and cosine are both negative. So that's going to be a negative number. And then the cosine of y, get that notation in there, is going to be negative 5/13. So our final answer is going to be 4 times negative 12 is negative 48 over 65 plus 3 times 5 is 15 over 65. Now, if you don't end up with a 5 and a 13 and a 5 and a 13, if you don't end up with common denominators, then you have done something wrong. But we have not. So our final answer will be 33 negative over 65. I don't think that can be simplified at all.